fun. Hello, ISA members. My name is Prabhu Soundarrajan, and I'm running for ISA President in 2024. I have the pleasure of inviting Jeff Winter, who's a rising ISA star and an industry exec for manufacturing at Microsoft. Welcome, Jeff. How are you today?
I'm good. Thanks for having me here. This is fun.
Right. Listen, we talk a lot about the future of ISA, and I can't find anybody else that I could have a chat with on how we should be thinking about the future of ISA. You, for one, have really grown the last several years as a digital evangelist and an influencer. So tell me about your story in an ISA and what you're doing now.
Sure. So at least related to ISA, currently I am the division director for the smart manufacturing and IoT division. But my story started really about 2 years ago. So I've been an ISA member for about 5 years, but the first 3 years-ish, I was kind of an active member who just consumed content when it came out, attended things. But about 2 years ago, I made a very concerted effort to go, I want to be more active. I want to leverage the network, leverage the group to be able to help boost my ability to be better in the particular subject, which is Industry 4.0 and smart manufacturing. I need to learn it. I need to grow it. And I thought that this was going to be the place for me. And that's actually kind of how I met you at the time, because I actually called up what was the president-elect at the time, Steve Mustard, and said, I want to get more active. This is what I'm interested and passionate in. What do I do? Who do I talk to? How do I get more involved? And he, passed your name along, and you ended up reaching out to me, and we connected, and you did a great job of kind of welcoming me on board, giving me the big vision and giving me a few spots that you could take advantage of my passion and my skill to harness it. And since then, I've been having a lot of fun getting involved in the society and the division to kind of help out.
Oh, absolutely. It's been a great ride, Jeff. And the kind of work that we started with Smart Manufacturing Industry 4.0 division, and you're really doing a fantastic job. So thank you for all your efforts and your service to ISA.
Well, thanks. It's fun. I think it's the right place.
Awesome. So you've heard about my candidacy, and you've been somebody who's been very practical about, hey, what are you doing? So do you have any questions for me regarding my values and what I'm doing and how we can help members?
I do, and I think that this is kind of a good follow-up to your video that you had kind of explaining your bigger picture mission and vision when you talk about the reach and the training and the membership. But what I want to challenge you and really understand is, how does that specifically help the average member, the person who's just a typical automation professional looking to network and get better at what they're doing? And if we kind of just start with each of those, I want to know what your plans are tactically to help the average member. If we start with reach, what are you looking to do there for the average member?
Yeah, it's a great question. I'm a very strong. I have a very strong focus on execution. Vision is important, strategy is important, but I want to appeal to ISA members like me. I've been a member for 20 years. I'm an engineer, right? But what I want to really talk about from a member perspective is really to expand our addressable market just from process automation to, I really call it ISA 4.0, to relevant industries where we're going, where the industry is going, right? Robotics, we talked about intelligent process automation, discrete automation. These are the areas that we should expand members' reach and also help members with great content that they can actually advance in their career. And like you've done, and use really, platforms like LinkedIn, of course, ISA Connect has been doing well, and to really broadcast a subject Industry 4.0 and smart manufacturing. And you're a leading example of that. So that's reach.
Well, I personally agree with that. Obviously, being someone that's passionate about Industry 4.0, but it's also the fastest growing division within ISA. I mean, it didn't even exist a couple of years ago. Now it's got thousands of members. So I agree. And I kind of like that. Let's go to training then. What about training? Because that's a broad term.
Yeah, we need to train the, future of the automation workforce. ISA needs to shape the future of the automation workforce. See, members could be provided with very specific, not only technical training, but also leadership training. See, everybody who's a member wants to be a manager, you want to go to be a director, to a vice president. So I've kind of climbed that ladder. And I want to kind of take that leadership experience that I've gotten, like leadership development program. Think about an industry 4.0 professional certification. We have CAP, right? And how about we provide a CAP-like program for industry 4.0 and smart manufacturing so that members can take this training. It's ISA trained, it's ISA certified, and they can really use that as an example to advance their career, as an example, right? And also like an IIoT certificate program, which doesn't exist in the market today. You have the IT folks, and the OT folks, there's a lot of gaps in between that we can fill. So now a member can actually come to ISA and get these training that's not available anywhere. Leadership, professional training, and certification and training in new areas like IoT and smart manufacturing and AI and blockchain, and you get the point.
True, and I once again will completely agree, because Industry 4.0 is in demand, and it doesn't even really matter your role. The skills are being demanded by the workforce out there, and being able to have a certificate program backed by the prestige of ISA would be a powerful recognition. So I really like that. That would be something I would definitely support. What about the membership, the last one? What would you do there?
Yeah, members are the heartbeat of the society. This election is not about a candidate. They're all good candidates. It's about the members. And I stray true to that. But what I would actually do is, I talked about leadership development, but also kind of give them kind of an ISA leader badge so that they can go to the industry and say, oh, I'm an ISA leader. Right now, that's not existing. So I've been a leader for 10 years, but my company doesn't recognize that, So I think providing them a leader badge kind of shows them right away that you're doing leadership work in an organization. That could be the next promotion opportunity for them. You may not have that in your job, but you can get it through ISA, right? And I've been working on this in the board, in a concept called an ambassador program. Right? I believe that ISA needs to serve our technical community in the industry, but also we need to serve the managerial and the executive function in the industry, right? So think about what I would do is, I'm thinking, get about 50 automation professionals, top of the top in ISA, and really give them access to ISA's premium network, prominence, training, leadership, and make them ambassadors so they can go out to those members can go out to the industry and develop this network relationship and make themselves grow within their profession. Ambassador program expansion.
I like it. Well, I'm excited.
Yeah, listen, Jeff, I know there's a lot more to talk about. We'll continue this, but I want to end by saying members like yourself who have taken the initiative through the pandemic to reach their network and grow the network in a fascinating way, and become a thought leader is really what I see as the future of ISA. So thanks for your membership, thanks for your service, and thanks for spending time with me today. Have a fantastic.
I'm glad you invited me. Thank you.
Have a good one. Bye.
Bye.